Mr. Wade here. I'm out here at the Lincoln Memorial Mortuary Cemetery out here in, I would say it's Oregon. I wouldn't say it's Portland, Oregon. But we're out here to see a special lady. Now, who is she? Well, let's say she's related to a special man that has done something very special, that has created a special place of entertainment for California and Florida. Now, that doesn't give you a hint. I don't know what will. So, it's a little windy out here. It's been raining a lot. But Mr. Wade is here to bring you another story. Not a murder story, but a decent story. So I'm not going to tell you who she is, because you probably already guessed who she is if you really been thinking. So stay tuned. I'm at Lincoln Memorial Cemetery out here in Oregon. I'm not going to say Portland. I'm going to say Oregon. Stay tuned. So I guess Mr. Wade is in the proximity of our loved one, of our lady we want to give respect to. We're in her proximity. Now, I always say this, Mr. Wade is always bad about finding a grave. You may go back a few stories back and you see that Mr. Wade was very unfortunate to find a grave. But I can say that the grave was not known to be seen there. I thought maybe it would be a foot card. If some of you guys can recall that story. But I'm in the proximity of this future loved one that we're going to give respect to. Hopefully I find it. Stay tuned. We're out here at Lincoln Memorial Cemetery. Stay tuned. All right, as we walk up this hill, I think I'm getting closer to her. Excuse me, out of breath. Mr. Wade's always out of breath. But we're definitely walking up, and hopefully we're getting close to her. A lot of loved ones here. If you look over there, there's a lot of empty plots, headstones that are ready to be carved in. Wow. On the back here. Wow. Stay tuned. So Mr. Wade here, Mr. Wade has found the grave, has come here to give respect. Now, let me break it down to you. Let's say earlier in this video, I said it was a man that actually had discovered something that we all love and be entertained about, and we will pay top dollar to get in the door. The dough, but top dollar. It's in California and Florida. I gave a hint earlier. Yes, I'm talking about Disneyland. Now, Disneyland, I love the place. Hell, Mrs. Crime loves Disneyland. We can go there in the morning and be there all day until they close at 2 a.m. Yes, 2 a.m. But Walt discovered a place that we all love across the world, across the nations. We all know about Disneyland. Now, I did a brief research on the family, and as of today, this Walt's family only really owns less than 3% of Disneyland. Not 100, 3%. Wow, less than 3. But the meat and potatoes of the story is that I'm here at this cemetery to give respect, not to Walt, but to his sister. Yes, his sister is out here at the cemetery called Lincoln Memorial. We are here to give respect to Ruth Flora Beecher. Now you're saying, why Beecher? Well, that's who she married. And unfortunately, he is here as well. We give respect to her husband as well, Mr. Beecher. Now, from what I read about, she was very fond of her brother Walt, which was the next oldest above her. She was the baby of the family. The older brother, she liked to follow, so he moved to here. Now, I read about Main Street, as you see inside Disneyland, called Main Street. They actually emulated that from a place in Missouri. There's a place in Missouri that actually looks like downtown Main Street as you walk into Disney. That was emulated because the Disney family, Walt, they love Missouri. That's where I guess that's where they're from. So they love the feeling. They have a lot of investments out that way, but they use that Main Street theme and brought it to Disneyland. When you walk in, it says Main Street. It was actually made to emulate out in Missouri. So, she's a sister. She's very artistic as well. She does a lot of singing in movies. She does a lot of music she has made. She become very good at music. I'm gonna put what she was known for up here. She was known for a certain type of rhythm in a movie, something like that. But I'm gonna put it up there what she was known for. But yeah, she followed her older brother, and that's how she ended up in Portland, Oregon. So we're gonna give respect to Miss Ruth. Stay tuned. So this is the grave of Ruth Flora Beecher, 1903 to 1995. Now she's a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and beloved sister of Walt Disney. So we are now giving respect, Tombstone Whispers, to Ruth Flora Beecher, 1903 to 1995. Now she was assumed to be died of a gas leak in their home. That's how she ended up dying, was from a gas leak in their home. Wow. And also, the song that she is known for, or actually show, is Alice's Orphan. 1926 it was made. This is Ruth Flora Beecher. And this is her husband, Theodore Charles Beecher, 1906 to 1995. Husband, Ruth, father of Teddy, grandfather of Pamela, Daniel, and William. Wow. They both died, of course, of gas leak because they're the same year, 1995. All Tombstone Whisper respect to the Beecher. Wow. So I told you it would be a surprise, right? Who would have thought, or who would have thunk, that the sister of Walt Disney was out here in Portland, Oregon? Yeah, we all move away. We do. We all go to different states, different countries. But I had some of you subscribers inbox Tombstone Whispers and tell us that, hey, we know that her grave is out there in Portland, Oregon. or Oregon, and would you mind going to give a visit? You know what? I'm sorry it's been a while since I've seen the emails, and I've come out here, Mr. Wade has come out here and brought you guys the grave, the headstone of Ruth. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to all our subscribers. Don't forget to hit that like button. Stay tuned for a lot more from Tombstone Whispers.